Great day, everybody. Hey, I just finished the book of John. I thought I finished yesterday. I finished today. For those who don't know, those who've been following me for a while, to both communities, I've been reading my Bible every day since 2017. And just to be clear, I've missed about 3 days in 7 years. And it's not because I didn't want to. I was just probably just mad busy, forgot, slipped my mind. And I probably did double the amount of reading the next day. But basically, this is what I do. I get my Bible, I read until I don't want to read no more, and I close it. I don't even close it. I leave it open on that verse. I mark the date, I mark the time, and there's been times I mark the locations so I can know where I was at in my life. But I just want to ask you today, have you ever read the entire Bible all the way through? Have you read the entire Bible all the way through? And if you haven't, I just want to challenge you to read the Bible all the way through. See what you get from it. I ain't picked my beard out yet. I ain't brushed my eyebrows yet. I'm going to do that in a moment. But how much of the Bible have you read? Give yourself a score right now. You know what I'm saying? Have you? Let's break it. Let's do this. Let's break it into fourths. Have you read 1/4 of the Bible? I'm talking about just straight. A half, 3/4, or the whole thing. Let me know in the comments, how much of the Bible have you read? And this is my goal. 7 years ago, I said, you know what? I'm not going to debate with nobody religion. I'm not going to debate with nobody about God. But I am just going to read this Bible all the way through. I'm going to see what it says. And I'm going to go back and study it. And then I'm going to work towards a solution. Because there's a lot of reasons why people feel insecure in their walk with God. It's a lot of reasons why people think that some of this stuff ain't real. It's a lot of reasons why people believe it is real. You know what I'm saying? Not that the Bible is real, but the content. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to read and just see for myself. And I'm going to let me make the decision on how I'm going to move going forward. I'm not going to straddle the fence. Oh, I'm all the way on this side. Oh, I'm all the way on that side. Hey, when I'm done reading this Bible, if I have to make my own walking path, you know, like who was the guy they followed? Gandhi did. He had people following him, and you had or Karl Marx. You had Marxists believing in Marxism. It might be let me coin the term Frederickism. You know what I'm saying? My name's Frederick, so it might be Frederickism when it's done, you know, or Frederiциans. There might be some Frederiциans coming from out of this, but have you read the Bible all the way through? Let me know in the comments, yes, no, or just tell me how much of the Bible have you read? Because I want to encourage you to read the Bible all the way through. And there's going to be some other books I'm going to read all the way through. I wanted to finish the Bible first because this is the main manual that I've been following since a little boy. And I've not been under not even one ministry where every Sunday pastor has preached from Genesis all the way to Revelations. I'm talking about not hitting every chapter every Sunday, but the first Sunday from the first book of Genesis, you know, things were created. The second Sunday, you know, whatever else happens in Genesis, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then just going all the way through. It seems to me that most pastors these days, a lot of them following this, it's like the school system. They following the same pacing guide. You know, you go to this church, that pastor was preaching about Proverbs 8:17, you know, I love those that love me, those who seek me early shall find me. Then you go down here, that pastor preaching about the same thing in a different way, same thing. I don't know. I ain't never been a pastor, but I have seen, I have visited enough churches. I have been in church ministries long enough to know that a lot of times they come from the same thing. I don't know if it's a coincidence or they get a little, you know, a little memo to say, hey, this is what we're teaching about in this region, this quarter. I don't know. But for me, I don't get with that traditional stuff. I go non-traditional, baby, because we're breaking we breaking strongholds, you know, because if the Bible is going to be all we base our belief of, then I don't want it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a freaking teacher, for crying out loud. I'm not saying that that's still my full-time profession. I full-time work for myself now. But what I'm saying is I just retired from teaching. And one thing that this spring, full-time teaching, one thing I know for sure is I don't produce mockingbirds. We go to the root of things. And I don't want anybody, just like Langston Hughes said in his short story, Salvation. I want to encourage y'all to read that. Look up Langston Hughes' short story, Salvation. I don't want anybody faking. Shouldn't nobody fake? And yes, I'm saying but shouldn't nobody have to fake their belief? You know what I'm saying? Should nobody be forced to believe something that they really never got? And that's what happened, you know, for a lot of people. Langston Hughes touches on it basically, you know, being acceptance, he touched on acceptance in his short story, Salvation. And that struck me when I was in my young 20s in college, because that's how it was for me growing up. When we went up to go get baptized, we did it because the elders were doing it or our friends did it, or we thought we would make our people happy and stuff. And, you know, you never really felt the Holy Ghost. You never really felt Jesus. You know what I'm saying? That's for a lot of us, you know? So I just want to just clear the air. My path in my life, we're going to make it make sense. And not only make it make sense, you know, we're going to break down what we read. We're going to keep living this life, and we're just going to be good people. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure eventually you run into a crossroads to where you say, hey, God is either real or God isn't real. Jesus was real or Jesus isn't real. And you stick with it. And you don't have to go bashing whether Jesus is real or isn't real. You don't have to form no alliances against other people. Nah. If this stuff, I ain't going to call it stuff, life gonna be life outside of the Bible, regardless of what side of the fence we on. We'll know, because whatever side of the fence you choose, at some point it's gonna scare you back to the other, or it's gonna make you stand on business, as people say, in what you feel and what you know. It ain't gonna even be a feel no more. It's gonna be a no, because you didn't walk that path. You went all knowing. You get what I mean? Matter of fact, there was a nice scientific movie tying in spirituality that came out with Nicolas Cage called Knowing. Very great. Go get that to watch too. So your homework, let me know in the comments if you read the Bible all the way through. Also ask y'all to, what I asked y'all to do? I said read the Bible all the way through. I said check out Salvation by Langston Hughes. And then go see that movie Knowing. You know, like all three. That's the three right there. I'm going to give it to you one more time. All right? Let me know if you read the Bible all the way through or how much of it you read. Let me know that you read Salvation by Langston Hughes. It's a good short story. And then check out Knowing by Nicolas Cage. He's starring in it. It's not by him, but he's in it. Wish y'all a great Saturday. I'm going to go cut some hair and be a great father. Keep it there.